In our Gospel readings at Mass today, we continue our reading of chapter 6 of John's Gospel, where Jesus teaches us about the Eucharist. Hello, I'm Father James Kubicki, and I have to tell you that this is one of my favorite chapters in all of the Gospels. Jesus is pretty clear in his teaching. The people who heard him argued about this teaching, where Jesus calls himself the bread that came down from heaven. They rejected both the teaching and the teacher, who could have clarified matters for them, telling them that he was speaking symbolically or metaphorically. He could have said that his words were like bread that people could chew on, reflect upon, and find life. He could have said that he was speaking poetically, that he wanted them to consume his teaching for their spiritual health and well-being, just the way people consume bread for their physical health and well-being. But Jesus didn't. In this chapter, he gets more and more literal to make it clear that he isn't speaking poetically or symbolically. For at the end of today's passage we hear, "I am the living bread that came down from heaven. Whoever eats this bread will live forever, and the bread that I will give is my flesh for the life of the world." As St. Thomas Aquinas taught, when we approach the Eucharist, 4 of our senses fail us, because the bread looks, tastes, smells, and feels like bread. We can only trust one of our senses and believe what we hear, the word of Jesus, which the priest repeats at every Mass. "This is my body. This is my blood."
Listen to more of Father James Kubicki's daily reflections by downloading the free Relevant Radio app.